Formerly a primary school teacher, creator of the website Autistic Not Weird. This man gives talks all over the country while simultaneously writing excellent fiction. Please put your hands together for Chris Bonnello.
The reading is taken from the book of the Bystander, beginning at chapter 1, verse 1. Verily I say unto thee, I have met the Lord God and sought his counsel. This last Saturday walked I down the high street after a long day at work, and saw a homeless man who hath asked me for my hard-earned money. Praise be, I was able to hurry to the other side of the road, while I was able to complain to the Lord in comfort. Why, O Lord, asked I, why dost thou look upon this poor homeless man and not intervene? Why dost thou not bless him with a house, a job, and cash in his pocket? And there he was, the Lord, the giver of life, appearing to me in person. But he hath no angels with harps at his sides, nor did he float down on the whitest of clouds, nor was he eating vegan food or driving an eco-friendly car. He hath an appearance like a common man in worn clothes, closer to the standard of a 2,000-year-old carpenter than the lavish rich lord we all know so well. Approach, Gavin, he saith, and I dare thee to ask me that question again. So said I unto the Lord, why dost thou do so little to assuage the suffering in this world? Why dost thou look on idly as wars and greed ravage this good earth? Where art thou in all this? And the Lord saith unto me, I am sick and tired of answering this question. Generations have pinned so much of their own responsibilities onto me. My dear child Gavin, why dost thou do so little to assuage the suffering of this world? Why dost thou look on idly as wars and greed ravage this good earth? Where art thou in all this? But Lord, said I ask merely to hold a more important person accountable. I was not expecting to deal with a response. Thou hast started this, sunshine, says the Lord, and thus shall I finish it. What wouldst thou have me do? Heal the world, Lord. A good suggestion. I shall create 7 billion people to assist with taking good and proper care of this world, each with the capacity to make their own decisions rather than blame me for their lack of good judgment. Soundeth that good? Forsooth, the awesome might of the Lord hath silenced me. Consider thou that homeless guy who hath asked thou for money. What hast thou done for him? Didst thou feed him when he was hungry? Didst thou clothe him when he was naked? But Lord, said I felt sorry for him when I continued walking past. Surely it is the thoughts that counts? Surely a prayer alone is enough? Prayer is not a magic spell. It is communication, not unlike those text messages thou sendest. Oh bugger, thought I to myself. I wish I had thought of pretending to text as I walked past that homeless man. If thou hast truly read my book, thou shalt surely know that prayer is not an excuse to duck out of fulfilling thy responsibilities. This is hardly the time to be plugging thy own book, my lord. Didst thou make eye contact with thy homeless neighbour? Surely not, Lord. It would have been terribly rude to have made eye contact with him and still kept on walking. The Lord lay his holy hands on his holy hips and rolled his holy eyes. Not long ago, he saith, thou hast heard the news of a failing charity about to shut down. Describe to me thy response. My lord, I did more than most. I created a hashtag just for the occasion, and my words have received at least 30 retweets. My dear son Gavin, thou hast received 100 retweets of thy cat falling off the table. What is it thou wantest from me, Lord? I hate all the right people. I must be a good person. And what defines a good person? Asketh the Lord, checking his digital watch in impatience. Well, said I don't kill, I don't rape, I don't steal, I don't commit petty crime, I don't vandalise property. Indeed, saith the Lord, it appears thou doesn't do much at all. And lo, I lost my temper. Who dost thou think thou art to talk to me in such a way? Said I to the Lord. I am an activist for good. Doth this include when thou closest thy laptop and walkest outside? Must it? My dear child, let me think of an example. Which way didst thou vote in the referendum? Neither. It's not like my vote would have made a difference. There thou goest then. It surprises me little that thou payest no attention to the latest war in the Middle East. My lord, yelled I copy-pasted a status about how awful that war is. Verily that is the equivalent of a £5 donation to charity. I even changed the colour of my profile picture. The Lord raised his holy eyebrows in surprise and shook his head. Lord, said I do not want a complicated answer that makes me think. I pray thee, as an honest human being, give me an answer that allows me to keep doing as I see fit. Thou humans art such an entitled race, finished the Lord. Thou art the kind of creatures who would see a car in thy parking space and react as if thy human rights had been violated. Who would love thy neighbour while stealing his Wi-Fi. Who would offer a man the last potato at Sunday dinner with the expectation of him saying no so thou can have it thyself. Who would approach the creator of life, the universe, and every atom within it, and accuse him of doing nothing, whilst thou, the creators of little more than selfie sticks, scented candles, and all-day breakfasts, claim to be doing something. The power of the Lord hath silenced me once more, and I found myself to be without excuse. Silent, I made my way back across the street, and verily did the Lord God bring forth his mic and proceeded to drop it.